dinner last Saturday night. We've been working a lot. Obviously, he just got done in his shoes. And we had a big fashion show, and so we just had like a big day that day, and we went to dinner that night.
Mind you, okay, I'm already butting in, sorry. It was our 1-year anniversary on Saturday the night, and we wanted to do something special, so I purposely told her that I was kind of procrastinating and taking my time about what we were going to do and how we were going to celebrate it. I said, oh, maybe road trip, Palm Springs, I don't know, but nothing special. All along I had the... Hi, Andrew. All along I had this whole elaborate plan to take her to San Francisco. She's never been. And so the setup, and I'll let her finish right after this, but the setup was basically the whole one-night getaway to San Francisco. And we stayed in Union Square. But what I did to surprise her is after dinner, after our anniversary dinner, we went back to the house and kind of did the gift exchange. And I wrapped her carry-on bag that she already owned. And so when she opened the carry-on bag, she kind of looked at it like, this is mine.
I just looked at it earlier that day.
Yeah, money's a little tight, huh?
He came over when I was at
Yeah, wouldn't bother you. No. Anyway, so inside her case was the plane ticket and hotel reservations for San Francisco. And so that's where our trip started.
Like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Very next morning we left.
Of course, from the flight there, we're like so excited. I've never been to San Francisco. I'm like, I can't even sleep that night. I'm so excited. And we get to San Francisco, and we're right in Union Square, and I'm like, this is Times Square. This is amazing. Like, it was everything I dreamed of. It looked like Times Square to me. It was. I called my brother. I'm like, this is way better than Legoland because. And we are like. We start walking around town like we own San Francisco. We act like we have $1 million. We're going into the most expensive stores, acting like we are just so cool.
Like the trip was reserved for us.
Yeah, like everyone knew we were there for something fun. And we get on a cable car and we don't know where it's going to take us, and we end up at Fisherman's Wharf, and we're just having the best time. And he tells me that we have reservations, so we have to get back to the hotel. So we go back to the hotel. It's awesome. It's overlooking all of Union Square. In my mind, it's like just, okay, overlooking all of Union Square. It's really looking at a block, but it was awesome.
It was a good view.
It was a good view. So we're getting ready, and
That's your phone, Jace.
we're getting ready, and I get out of the shower, and he gets in the shower, and I'm getting ready, and there's this dress hanging from the mirror, and I'm thinking, oh, he's totally gonna propose to me tonight. Like, he has a dress, because one of our friends had the same thing happen to her, and she got engaged, so I thought that must be what's going on.
It was a pretty fair assumption that on your 1-year anniversary that, you know, you take a trip to San Francisco that, you know, I'd propose. And that was the whole reason I did it that way. To give you the most romantic evening I possibly could and make you think that, you know, the stars were going to align. And I was going to ask you perfect right there on the spot. So the rose petals, you know, they were all there.
Oh yeah, he had like rose petals, which is like sickeningly not Paul. Like, he's not a rose petal kind of guy. But he tried to totally make me think that it was
the surprise
perfect.
dress, the dinner at right on the pier.
Yeah, right on the
Bay
bay.
Bridge.
The Bay Bridge is there. It's so beautiful. It's like,
After the romantic dinner,
this is in the bag. He's totally. This is
walked to the
freaking
end of the
perfect.
pier, pictures, the whole thing could have been right there, and basically just went back to the hotel and I fell asleep. I mean, that was the night.
And I like got in the shower and wanted to cry. That it like didn't. I was like, that was so romantic for no reason.
Job well done. The setup was grand, trust me. So the next morning, it was just off to the last day in San Francisco, and we got up and had breakfast at a little cafe, and then kind of just continued more touristy stuff. I mean, we did anything that we could in one short afternoon. The only thing I asked of her was that on Monday afternoon at 5, 2 hours before we were supposed to get on a plane ride, that we stopped by this photography studio that I supposedly heard was recommended to